Ready to have fun?
I'm so ready.
The fun starts now.
Oh, yeah, they fear this show because you get it straight up. There ain't no BS on this one. You get it raw. What's up, everyone? How you guys and gals doing? Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys and gals had a good Christmas. Yes, there was a bunch of Scrooges out there this week. Unbelievable dealing with petty ass shit with these people. Always have to get all stressed out over buying gifts. That's why the holiday don't even have any meaning anymore. We got China Doll in the house. What's up, China Doll? What's your thoughts on this?
I gave my thoughts yesterday. Everybody's crabby. Christmas was interesting. And yeah,
we were sick, man. You gave me cooties.
I did not give you cooties. You gave me cooties.
It's always funny how others blame you.
Yeah, you blame me every time you get sick. And dude, I'm not the only one that leaves this house.
I don't know. What's up, everyone in the chat room? Yeah, they were pretty much asses this year.
You think? You think? I think everybody was a bunch of asses, just like you act like an ass when you're sick.
Well, I don't act like an ass when I'm sick. I'm a bitch when I'm sick. I've already told you, man. Men are a bunch of bitches when they're sick.
You're all, I'm sick. I'm sick.
You know what's funny, though, and I find this very surprising, is when you do get sick or something, you take, what is those, 2 leaves, and the shit goes away for a while. It's like, what happened here? This ain't freaking antibiotics or anything. It's a leaf.
And then you feel
and you guys are
better.
gonna have to hear her coughing all damn show.
And it ain't because I'm smoking.
Because I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yeah, well, it's about time a female should be able to be like, I'm sick.
What would you say? What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, basically, what would you tell your younger self?
What are you going like back in time or something?
Yeah.
And you would have a talk with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what the topic is of the show?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. That actually seems pretty. Let's see here. I gave China my double pneumonia through Facebook memes. What is double pneumonia anyway? Is that like you get it twice or something?
You have 2 lungs.
Yeah, you got 2 lungs. So one, you get 1 pneumonia, yes?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm not a doctor.
I'm not either. So you're definitely not Dr. Hollywood.
No, I ain't Dr. Hollywood except when it comes to psychiatric stuff.
No, you're not.
Then I'm Dr. Hollywood.
No, you're not.
I don't know, man. What is it with women nowadays? And I was pondering this yesterday. Why are they all fucking psycho? Why can't there be any normal women out there anymore that don't come along with this emotional freaking fucked up head anxiety, whatever?
Because you guys make us that way.
No, we don't. It's
do.
just truly funny because the women that became or came before you, they weren't psycho people. Nowadays, it's because if you hurt your elbow, you get a Lexapro or Zoloft
or Xanax
or Xanax. No, they don't give Xanax anymore.
No, actually, they don't.
I think that's bogus. That was a good med
for some people.
It would calm you down
for some,
but not nowadays.
No,
nowadays they give you all freaky kinds of stuff.
Yes.
What do they prescribe now?
For what?
I don't know. That takes place of Xanax. Is it what, Ativan or something?
Ativan's one, yeah.
Ativan don't work as good as that.
I don't know. I know somebody that takes those like their Tic Tacs, and
so it must not be helping.
Has no effect because they've been taking it for so long. It's like, how many are you gonna take them one day to get it to work?
I would tell my younger self if I see my ex-wife. Run, bitch, run. It seems like there's a lot of guys in here that would probably have that type of sediment. Is that like in your article?
No, it might be.
It might be. What do you got coming up tomorrow? Because you usually do Friday shows.
Not telling. Oh, I don't know. I've got 5 different choices to choose from. So
Which means that she don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
She don't know.
I got 5 different articles to choose from for tomorrow. So
Adderall. I've heard of that Adderall stuff.
isn't
What
that
does
for
Ad-
ADHD?
Yeah, ADHD.
Yeah.
It seems everybody's screwed up nowadays, and I think it's the doctor's fault. They go out there and they say, well, you got this. It's like a new term or something like that. It's like you always got to label something. And next thing you know, a whole society gets the dumb shit.
Mhm.
It's like me, it's called life. Get over it, move on. That's what I have to say about that. Tell yourself to pull out sooner. My God, I needed that advice.
5 kids later.
Yeah.
That you know
Not
of.
the best pullout method.
That you know of.
It happens. That would be funny, you know. Don't like jinx me. That would suck.
This is what we're gonna hear one day.
Yeah, one day I'd be like, dude,
Hollywood,
I want
I'm your kid.
a DNA test. I wasn't there. Somebody took my DNA.
Oh my God, for real, you would.
Damn right I would. I
You
wasn't
would.
there.
You
Wasn't
would.
there. Well, we got it on video. That ain't fucking me. Everybody in this world, they say, has a twin.
That's
It
true.
was my twin.
Mm.
My goodness gracious, I couldn't deal with 2 of you. My God.
2 of who?
2 of you.
2 of me.
Yeah.
Why would you have to deal with 2 of me?
If you had a twin? That
Well,
would suck.
I'm a Gemini, so technically,
Gemini.
Gemini is the twin.
That's what I say to Geminis. Anyway, so what would you say? What's this mean here? I want to know.
What does what mean? What would you say
Yeah,
to your younger self?
you got an article here.
All right.
Now, what would be the number one thing you would want to say?
Bad things will happen to you and your friends.
No shit, Sherlock.
Part of living and growing up is experiencing expecting troubles in life. Like people,
You know what? People can't accept that. People can never accept that. And that is why our society sucks. There's just no manly men anymore out there. There ain't. Everybody's crying and whining. I heard there's a new term out there
What is that?
where your sexual preference goes back and forth, or you're confused who you are and stuff. And I forgot what it is, but it's something that they're using under the LGBTQ flag now. That's why our society's fucked. You don't even know if you're a man or a woman. I would go back and say, hey, raise smarter kids. It was our generation that screwed up. Babying their asses. Oh, you don't want to spank them. Telling you.
You're stupid.
Who agrees out there? I think it's Generation X fault that we're going through all this stuff now. You have to agree. Is because we are too easy on these kids. They coming up with dude. It's either you got a pecker or you don't. It's that easy. That easy. Then I hear about, well, this one's, why is it always the men that's transitioning to women? I don't understand that. They don't have their own manly way of thinking. No, what the problem was, the man was probably not involved in the life, and that's what screwed it up, because a woman can't raise a man. I truly believe that. I truly believe that.
You want to see my pecker?
That's all you have to do. That's what you are. I'm on a rant this morning. I
Yeah.
am. I'm on a rant.
For real. Everyone can make a significant difference. Making one person smile can change the world. Maybe not the whole world, but their world.
What do you mean by that? You know, that is so confusing now.
What?
It's like you got to kowtow to everybody.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do, or you
Dude,
hurt their feelings.
A smile is free. It doesn't
Oh
cost
my God,
anything
here
to
we got
smile.
this liberal ass shit coming. Pay attention. Go ahead. You have society shitting on men who don't like. Oh, Steve, you always make my day, man. You know what? We still have men in the audience. I'm telling you that still think like me. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Social media, gangster rap, video games. There's all kinds of reasons. Are you like going to get involved in the show?
Yeah, but every time I go to talk, you start talking, so I might as well just sit and wait until you're done.
Well, go ahead.
Because you're in a rant this morning.
You have the floor.
Well, I don't even know where we're at now.
Well, leave it to you not to know.
I'll just go to the next one. First impressions aren't all they're cracked up to be.
First impressions are not bullshit.
What? I don't think so.
Yeah, they are. First impressions are everything. It tells you who a person is, what they think,
Not always.
what they're like. Yes, it does.
Not always. You know why? Because what if they're having a bad day the first day you meet them?
What do you
That
mean if they're
doesn't-
having a bad day?
If the person, when you meet them and your first impression is like they're assholes, well, what if they're having a bad day that day?
Unbelievable.
You don't know. You don't know.
Unbelievable.
You don't know what kind of day people are having unless they tell you.
Well, we got to spill our feelings.
Oh my Jesus, that's not what I'm saying.
We
You-
got to go to group and say how hard life is. Is that what you mean?
No,
What do you mean then?
nothing. And why are you making fun of people going to group?
What do you mean? Why am I making fun of people going to group?
You just did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. We gotta go to group.
Yeah, because you know what? It gets tiring, man, with society telling that you got all these damn problems and you can't face life. It drives
Life
me
is
insane.
fucking hard.
You did exactly.
Well, sometimes you need people to talk to, and when you don't have people to talk to, you got to go talk to someone.
Oh my goodness. No wonder this world's fucked up.
No, it ain't because of that.
Then what is it?
It's because you're fucked up.
No, I'm based in reality.
Really? What is your true reality?
Reality is you got to face life head on and move.
Yeah, you got to face life head on, but sometimes there's major bumps in the road that you need help getting through.
Oh my goodness. Life is
Just because
hard,
you've
so
never
nut up.
had, just because you've never had those kind of problems, doesn't mean that other people don't have them.
Life is hard, so nut up or shut up. My name's is Steve, and I'm an alcoholic, and I like it. Oh, you got to leave it to Steve, man. You got to leave it to him. You do. Nut up or shut up. My name is Steve. I'm an alcoholic. That's just like Gamblers Anonymous, man. If you're ever in the book trade, just go to a Gamblers Anonymous freaking meeting and you'll get bets all day long. That's what I'm saying. That's a tip for y'all. Reality, life's a bitch and then you die. You know what? That's true. That's true. What else we got?
Become the best version of you.
This is what you would actually say
Yeah.
to your young self.
Yeah.
Become the best version of you.
Yeah, which means continue to be yourself and don't be something you're not, and don't try and change who you are for anyone else.
I don't know, Jay. Building and growing and working together, we are all in this world together. What do you think about that saying?
What about it?
Building and growing and working together, we are all in this world together.
We are all in this world
sounds
together.
Like, that sounds like some tree hugger shit to me.
We are all in it.
Kumbaya. That's what I say. Kumbaya.
Boy, I love radio, but I love a good pee even more.
Turn it up and piss somebody off.
Shake a leg and zip it up.
Oh my God!
Now or never. Here it comes.
Take yourself on a journey into the unknown.
Yeah!
Are you ready?
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
You're listening to Motorcycle Madhouse Radio, WMMR DB Rockford. Have you ever tried that trick where you take Visine and put it in somebody's
It
deal?
gives him diarrhea.
That is so funny. It is. It's a funny joke.
Yeah, you should wonder on whether or not it's ever happened to you over these years.
I do wonder.
Oh,
I wouldn't put it past you.
well, or upcoming, maybe.
You know, these schools are teaching the kids that their parents are stupid and we shouldn't be listened to. You got that right, man. Rich, you got that right. And the problem is we let it happen. We did. We let it happen. And we let them turn parents into wussies where it makes more problems than good. It's all about mind control. I really believe that. It's all about mind control. It is.
What are we, like Jedis?
No, man. No. How many trees did it take to build your home, and who paid the earth for the wood to build your house? And could you put a price tag on something you will never own?
Who said that?
That's Todd.
He's very philosophical. It's okay, though.
I can't believe this is what they came up with. What would you say to your younger self?
You will you will tend to get more than what you give.
It's a very simple concept right there.
Mhm.
Very simple concept. People are schmucks.
Well, you can give and give and give and give and give and never get anything in return from people.
So why keep on trying?
Well,
Why give more than one chance is what I say.
that's not always what it means about giving chances.
Yeah, it does. If you keep on giving, and giving, then why keep giving?
It could have to do with something else.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe they're talking about money.
I don't borrow money. That's just not in my DNA.
No, I don't borrow money either because it's stupid. You'll never get it back. So what's the point? You're not borrowing it. You're just giving it. Stupid. You don't give people money. You'll never see it again. Don't try to impress everyone.
Oh boy, that never happens with me.
You don't try to impress everyone?
Hell no, because I can give a shit what they have to think. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. I just don't give a shit. Why am I going to let their opinion affect me? They don't pay my bills. So why should I care?
You don't.
And I think that's a great way to making it through life.
You don't care what anybody thinks of you, and you don't care how you make other people feel sometimes.
Hell no, I don't.
Yeah.
I like giving stress, not taking it.
Yes, you do.
I just don't like bullshit. I don't. So why should I care about them?
Nobody said you had to.
No, they did not.
All right, then. Cool. We on the same page there?
We on the same damn page right there.
Buddy.
Yeah, we on the same damn page right there.
All right, Jackwagon. Let's press on.
Press on.
Like a lead press on now.
Do they still have them?
Yes, they do.
They're just not as popular as they
No,
used to
now
be.
they don't press them on. They just get crazy glue and glue them on. Yeah.
Did those like stick anyway?
No, with the little sticky papers. No, they didn't stick. I used to buy them when I was little.
Oh my goodness gracious!
See, I'm not even smoking. I'm getting your smoke over here, though.
Secondhand smoke. You weren't an '80s kid unless you were in a locked car with the windows up and a full car of smoke.
Ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Little things stick with you.
Little things stick with you.
So pay attention to them, like watching your child sleep, preparing a holiday meal with your family, sharing a great laugh with an old friend. This is the real stuff. This is what real stuff is made of.
It didn't even feel like the holidays.
Nope. It does now if you look outside.
Well, yeah, we got the snowflakes. That you see how big they are. That is
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I know my car's like covered. Oh, and I gotta go get my nails did.
Oh, you got to go get your nails did.
Yeah.
Man, 3-inch freaking flakes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, man. But it'll probably be melted. But it didn't seem like the holidays because people were asses.
Yeah, no, they were.
Maybe they're just crabby because they have to buy stuff.
Maybe because they're broke now.
With me, it's like, screw you. Why do I got to buy you something?
You usually don't. It's fine.
Why should I buy somebody something? They're not going to do it in return. So why should I have to worry about buying a second cousin a present?
Who the hell ever said anything about buying a
Well,
second
you're
cousin?
talking about when you get them big family get-togethers. It's like, dude, why?
Normally, when families have the big family get-togethers, you like pick a name out of a hat.
What do you mean pick a name out of the hat? Oh, okay, to buy a present for somebody?
Yeah, so you only buy for one person, but everybody buys for your parents.
So actually, it's awesome being a parent.
Well, yeah, because
Then
the
you get all
parents
the
get
presents.
the presents and all.
Well,
the
it's
rest.
about time that these kids are reciprocating, especially all the damn money we had to put into them. That bullshit. You notice that, man? You put all this money into these kids, and then when you get old, they cast you aside. A lot of freaking parents have to go through that. They just cast you aside. I wonder how much it is with one kid during a lifetime, how much a parents would give them as far as food, clothing, all that stuff. How much does it cost to raise a kid?
Why don't you Google it? There's actually a number out
I
there.
have to. Yes, I will Google it. I'll let you take that. Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's see. Less advice is often the best advice. Most people don't need a lot of advice. They just need to live.
Okay. Okay. We Googled this. Okay. We Googled it.
Uh-huh.
The average annual cost of child rearing stood at $21,681 a year.
Times 18.
Holy shit. Should have put a rubber on. It's cheaper, a Trojan. Holy cow.
So what was it? 21,000?
It says roughly, and this is with inflation, the average cost of raising a child from birth until 18 was an estimated $233,610. Them some expensive little fuckers. My God.
And that probably definitely because it goes only to 18. So that doesn't include if you pay for them to go to college.
Dude, we got robbed. And as of 2022, it went up to 310,605. It says housing was 33%, food 25%, especially if they eat a lot, the little suckers. And childcare, I think that's the biggest part of the raising them is when they're first born until, you know,
Until they start school.
yeah, is the most expensive. Oh my God, looking at them figures, it's like I have to pay over $1 million so far. What am I getting on my return on investment here?
Yeah, and just think you have 5.
That's what I mean. It would have been easier with a Trojan. $6.
For a box of 3.
Ain't that, is that inflation?
No.
How much does it cost
Actually,
now?
it's now no. I actually sold a box yesterday at work. It was, I think it was like $3.76 for a box of 3. So it was like,
$3.76.
so it's basically like $1 something a condom.
$1 something to pop.
Yeah,
My God.
yeah. I mean, all the brands, you know, you gotta see which brand you get. You know, they're all different in price.
That's a few bikes, a fishing boat, and a couple dozen hookers. Oh, Rattlesnake got tickets to the 2024 Royal Rumble. That's that WWE stuff, right?
Yeah.
Who's like the superstars in that now? It's not Hulk Hogan. Those are the only ones I really
John
remember.
Cena, The Rock,
John Cena still does it.
CM Punk.
I like CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because he's from Chicago.
Well, they got a thing coming up in March right here in Rockford.
What,
It's like-
WWE thing?
Yeah, it's called the Road to WrestleMania. It's like a stop before WrestleMania.
We went to one of them at the BMO, didn't we?
Yeah, it was when Corey was little, and he was so ecstatic because the female announcer rested her boobs on his head for a photo.
Oh, she did. That
For-
was beautiful.
for a photo.
That was awesome.
Because somebody lied saying it was his birthday, so he would get a picture with the announcer. Because he wouldn't stop drooling over her boobs.
It happened.
I mean, whatever.
It happened.
That was when the Undertaker walked right past us, and I was like, I almost collapsed.
Why would you almost collapse? They're human beings just like us. That's never what I never understood that about famous people. Why
Why
people
not?
get all googly gaga over them.
Why not?
They put their pants on the same way we do.
Then why is it with Make-A-Wish, they all want to see all these famous people?
Because they're kids. I'm talking about adults.
Adults do it too.
They want to see what, a John Cena?
John Cena and The Rock are one of the most popular ones in WWE for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
They take a crap just like us.
Yeah.
So what's it really matter? I don't understand, never will.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, you remember him?
Yes. And the Iron Sheik,
They're all dead now, aren't they?
most of them.
And I think that's from the steroid use.
A lot of them are heart attack or drug overdose.
You notice that most of them don't live past 50.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was all the drugs.
You think?
Maybe.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, man, he was awesome.
And Elizabeth.
Yeah, she died of a drug overdose.
Mm.
Maybe because it's their schedule. They have to move all year round, don't they?
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with that.
They're basically traveling the whole year.
Well, that's what I mean. I couldn't handle something like that.
And it's like, okay, when do you have time?
And then
for
their bodies are thrown all over the place.
Yeah. And not getting probably enough sleep, not probably eating right. Because you're too busy. Isn't that how it always says?
That it is.
They're too busy.
That it is.
So what do they do instead? Drugs.
What's in the news today? You got any good news things?
Let's see. Yeah.
Has Joe Biden fell again yet?
No, who cares?
Knocked his noggin?
Who cares?
Old decrepit idiot.
Who cares? I'm
I
so
think nobody
tired of
does
him.
care.
I'm tired of him. Bella Vista, Arkansas. A man was arrested and held at $1 million bond after he was allegedly found in possession of 6 live bombs and planned to flee the country to avoid trial in Texas.
Dude was bomb happy.
Uh-huh.
Didn't they have a bomb scare up north in Janesville?
Yes, they did.
It's like, what, do they get pissed and say I'm gonna bomb the place and they consider that a bomb scare?
The minute you say the word bomb anywhere now, it's considered like a big thing.
Get out of
It's
here.
like you might as well just like ixnay the word bomb out of your vocabulary. Like, God forbid, do not say that word in an airport.
God, hell no! They'll take you to a freaking one of them dark freaking prisons, man, where you never see the light of day.
Yeah, you can't say that word anymore. It's like a naughty word.
You can't say
It's
half of the stuff.
It's
in your
another 4-letter
vocabulary.
word you can't say in public, I guess. I don't know.
You can't say anything in public now. Everybody gets butthurt.
Yeah, so let's see. She found a bottle of chloroform in a dresser. Oh, when officers arrived at Hickman's residence, they met a woman, and she said she found a bottle of chloroform in his dresser drawer.
Actually, road rage when they came to the Rosemont Horizon or the Allstate Center. My ma used to work at a restaurant. They all came to I remember what the Bam Bam Bigelow and all them came in.
Oh, the wrestlers?
Yeah. You have to ask my mom about that.
I already heard. She already told me about it.
They used to come in all the time. I used to get all kinds of stuff from them. Those were actually the good wrestlers. Now they're like all girly men. Yes, they're all girly men now. All politically correct. Girly men. That's the problem with this country. We got too many girly men out there.
Girly men. You're stupid. You're stupid.
But yeah, wasn't that at a farm and fleet up there?
Yeah. There's a bomb scare at a farm and fleet in Janesville.
Like in the middle of damn nowhere. Next thing you know, dude, Cowtowns. I'm telling you, there's some freaky people. You know what would be funny to see you tip a cow?
I couldn't push a cow over.
I know you couldn't.
Dude, that'd be like a chore. Dude,
Where's the beef?
Dude, I'd be standing there all day trying to push over a cow.
You know what's funny? Every time we ride past cows, I'm like, future Big Mac, future Whopper, and they look at you like,
Like they know.
They know they're
They know.
future Whoppers.
They know because their owners have been telling them.
That's why you never name a farm animal.
Aminal?
Yeah.
Aminal. So want to hear something funny?
What's up, buddy?
A Florida woman was arrested after she allegedly struck her boyfriend repeatedly with a Christmas tree during an argument.
Oh, that is funny.
So Miracle Rivera, age 20, was charged with domestic battery in connection with the incident that happened around 3:30 a.m. on Christmas Eve, according to the arrest.
That is funny as hell.
Riviera and
Smack you with the old tree.
Riviera and the victim, 24, were engaged in a verbal argument at their home in St. Petersburg, Florida, over the victim's alleged infidelity when the attack took place. So they were in the
The
middle.
guy didn't press charges, did he? He did. He's a punk. I'd have grabbed the tree and beat her with it.
Well, when they were fighting, she picked up the tree and just started repeatedly hitting him with it while he was lying on the couch.
And he just stood there and got hit.
The victim
What
suffered
a
minor scratches on his upper body and arms.
Unbelievable.
And they show her in an orange jumpsuit, so she was charged with domestic battery.
That is so messed up.
He got his.
What are you in jail for? I beat my husband with a tree.
I beat my boyfriend with a Christmas tree, fully decorated.
Well, I guess they're not going to be together long.
Well, you know, they say breakups do happen around the holidays.
Is that really true?
Well, normally, actually, around Christmas time, people break up before the holiday, so that means you don't have to buy them a gift then. That's usually a
Interesting.
thing. Yeah, that's usually a thing.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
You're listening to Motorcycle Madhouse Radio, WMMR DB Rockford. Busting somebody over the head with a Christmas tree. You gotta love it.
Man, that was funny.
I think it was. That was funny shit right there.
He just sitting on the couch, and all of a
Next thing you
sudden
know,
they're
you're getting-
arguing, and you're getting your ass whooped at 3:00 in the
And
morning.
if it's a real tree, man, you're getting pine stuck
Oh,
in
I
your
highly
ass.
doubt that was. I don't think she would.
They don't even
No,
do real.
it had
a
to
lot
have
of
been
people
a.
don't.
It was a fake tree.
It had to
she's-
be.
She's a scrawny thing. It would have. It had
Oh,
to have
she
been-
is?
Yeah, it had to have been a fake tree. Yeah.
Well, her future.
How do you think he's gonna feel when he goes around to his friends? Dude, you got your ass whooped by your woman.
I think it would be funny as hell.
She beat you with a tree. Punk.
Funny as hell. Funny as hell. No pride in themselves no more.
I think it's funny. I don't care who you are. That's great. What else? You want another one?
Yeah, I'm wondering if somebody got beaten with something else now.
Nah,
There's
Yeah.
always the funniest stuff after the holidays.
I know.
People beating up each other, and I'm telling you, Scrooge people, man. That's why it didn't even seem like a holiday.
No, because
Maybe it's because we're older and that it loses its,
well, and
allure.
maybe. A North Carolina towing company is paying close to a $70,000 settlement after being accused of repossessing and selling vehicles that belong to deployed U.S. Marines.
Damn.
The Justice Department announced Tuesday that Billy Joe Goines, owner and operator of Goines Towing and Recovery,
Billy Joe.
has Billy Bob
Never trust anybody called Billy Joe.
has reached a settlement with the government over alleged violations of the Service Member Civil Relief Act from his towing and selling vehicle without properly disclosing to the courts that they were owned by service members. So basically what means is they're repoing this person's vehicle while they're
Unbelievable.
serving, because I guess there's a thing that if you're overseas and you miss your payment, you're in the military, that you get like
Right.
you don't have to make your payment. So if you miss your payment, they can't take your vehicle.
That's messed up.
So yeah, so now they're paying service members because they repossessed, ones, twos, threes cars that were deployed, and they were from Camp Lejeune.
Camp Lejeune, yeah.
Yeah, so they repo.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
And then they
man?
went and sold their vehicles on them while they were serving overseas. So they basically came home and they didn't have a vehicle.
That is unbelievable.
So now, they lost the court case and they have to repay any of the Marines vehicles that were sold, repoed and sold. They have to reimburse every single Marine. Yeah. So I think that company is going to be out of business. How about you?
They should be, shouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess there's a clause that, if they're
Santa Claus.
not that kind of clause, there's a clause in contracts, and if you're a military personnel that, you're not, when you're overseas,
That's
they
messed
can't
up.
hold you responsible because you're not here to pay your bill.
That's messed up.
So,
Well, coming
I
up,
don't know.
China Doll's going to be going solo, and she's going to be talking about what would you say to your younger self. We got to let her go there. She's going to go in and scoot into my chair because Hollywood has to leave early because it's snowing its ass off. And when you're in Illinois or wherever you're at in a snow state, it's like they don't know how to drive. They're morons.
of course,
It's like
they
you
are.
lived here all your life and you don't know how to drive in the snow. And you
No.
back everything up. You know what I hate the most is when it's 55, they're going 20.
Uh-huh.
That drives me absolutely insane.
Uh-huh. They drive like dorks.
They do. It's like, what is wrong with you? So China Doll's going to come in to my seat right now. Come on.
I'm moving. I'm in slow motion.
You're in
I'm
slow motion
old.
today. Slow motion. Here she comes.
Let me guess. I got to shut this one off.
No, you don't have to shut it off. I got it on the screen where you to do it.
Oh, I could do it without having to
You
shut
know,
all this down?
I've been doing this forever, so I think I know what I'm doing.
I would hope so. All right.
She's over here trying to talk like anybody can hear her. See you guys all later. She's coming in right now with you guys.
You're waking up with
Motorcycle Madhouse Radio, WMMR DB Rockford.
Hello. I gotta get my headphones on. He shoved them way over here. Oh, look how short I am. This is terrible. This is terrible. I am short. Oh, wait. I got a blanket. Oh, there we go. Now I feel a little taller. Not much, though. So, yeah, he's off to work. He's got to go scrape off his car because our cars are actually covered in snow this morning. But you know what? It looks like the fluffy stuff. The stuff that never really sticks. So, it shouldn't take that long. Plus, he's in a truck, old school truck. It should be real easy to brush the snow off his vehicle. At least you would think. Downfall is all my stories are open over on my computer. So guess what? Now I got to open it up over here. And there we go. And it's just going to have to be on my phone because it takes a lot to find these on his computer, since my computer, everything saves from my phone and I just can easily pull it up on my computer. But hey, that's fine. That's fine. I got this. I got this. It's great. Just got to get to where we were. But anywho, yeah, basically, what would you tell yourself now? Like, okay, like when I was, 12, 13, did I ever sit there and like look at my parents and be like, wow, they're old. I wonder how I'm going to feel when I'm that age. Well, guess what? Miss, little 12, 13-year-old self. Dude, all it just happens is your bones ache more. Other than that, you're just still yourself. You're no different. You're still a child at heart. Just saying. I mean, I don't think feeling wise, yeah, everybody's health gets messed up when they age. Things change when you age. You just get older. It's just a number. It doesn't mean you're going to totally be a totally different person. It's not. Age is definitely just a number. So if you want to act like you're 5, which I do sometimes, then guess what? You're 5. Because why? Because they say you should keep having fun. Even though we have all these responsibilities in our lives, doesn't mean we have to stop having fun. I like playing jokes on people once in a while. I got to have fun while I'm at work just to get through my shift. Seriously. You got to do what you got to do. Some people just don't understand. A lot of this stuff, this article that I got is actually a 20-year-old talking to his 80-year-old father because he was given an assignment to see what the older generation would tell the younger generation. But see, I wanted to do it. What would I tell my younger self? Well, one of the things I would probably tell my younger self is, same thing I tell myself now: stop making mountains out of molehills. I still do it to this day, and it's stupid. I make big deals out of small things. But you know what? Sometimes those small things mean things to me, and if I'm going to make a big deal about it, I'm going to do it. All right, one of the other things I think I would tell myself is manage your time. Your situation and environment is changing. So be careful not to confuse things that are urgent with things that are not so important. Evaluate your obligations on a monthly basis and be willing to make necessary changes as you go, like every month, which is true. Every month is going to bring something new. Every week is going to bring something new. There are so many things that are out of our control and we have no control of, that you have to make adjustments to things in your life because things are going to change. There's so many things that are out of our control that we can't stop specific things from happening because we don't know they're going to happen. If we knew they were going to happen, it would be, life would be too predictable. God forbid life was predictable. You're just not going to have your cake and eat it too, because I don't really think that exists in this world, is being able to have your cake and eat it too, to be honest with you. Steve, I would tell myself to shut the damn lights off and leave it. Yeah. Yeah. Or close the door. Close the door. Were you raised in a barn? For real. I wish that was a bit, I probably would have had to tell myself that. I do it more now than I did in my younger years about turning lights off and stuff. Now it's like I'm constantly, even at work, I'm constantly opening the bathroom door to see if the customers turn the light off in there. Because I'm like, y'all don't pay this bill. Neither do I, but, I don't pay that bill at work. But it's the principle of it. It is the principle of it. Just saying. Let's see what else. What you learn in school does matter. While you may not choose the specifics of every classroom lesson, every lesson doesn't expand the core thought process in your mind. Over time, you will develop problem-solving skills that are universally applicable. No single classroom lesson can teach this, and no single classroom lesson is more important. What do you think? Have a good one, Steve. What do you think? That's true. I think it's true. I think it's true. So I don't really know why Hollywood had me come on by myself, but, I guess I'll do like one or two more and then call it a day. Because I woke up feeling like crap again today. Dreams will remain dreams forever if you don't take action. That's completely true. If you have a dream of, and I'm not talking you nasties, those kind of dreams. I'm talking about you have a dream of something that you want to be when you were young and you really wanted to be this, you really wanted to be that when you grew up, you really wanted to be married, you really wanted to have kids, you wanted to own your own business, whatever. If you give up on those dreams, then they're how you expect them to come true. You got to do whatever you can to make your dreams come true in life. Sometimes we go, don't eat the yellow snow. Sometimes, you made too many left-hand turns and you should have made a right. It happens. But in order to be a success, then you got to hit some bumps in the roads, and eventually you'll become a success. Oh my God, Jason, you would. I mean, the biggest thing I probably would tell myself is don't give up. Eventually, someday you'll be happy. And not have to worry about all the things in your past. Someday your dreams will come. Oh, shut up. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Anywho, I actually really have to blow my nose and cough right now. So I'm just going to say so long, farewell. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll feel better. But until then, have you guys a great, what is it? Thursday? Okay. Yeah, Gio, I'm sick. I woke up Christmas morning sick. So yeah, I will be back on tomorrow morning, when I will be by myself because Hollywood will be on. Why you gotta come on now? Why you gotta come on now, Gio? You should have came on at 8 a.m. when we started. But I will be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for tomorrow's show, and hopefully I'll feel better. And until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and see you tomorrow morning.
And that's it for a Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to visit us on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and all major podcast platforms for all the replays of Motorcycle